Hi, Tom Donnie here at Fort Dodge Transmission. I'm going to grab the camera and take a look today at a torque converter and a cooler on a vehicle to try to show you why it's so important to flush the cooler and how hard it is to really get the cooler clean. I'm going to steal the camera here now. We're going to take a look at a converter that's failed. You can see all these filings on the desk or on the bench here. Hopefully they're glowing for you. But chunks of metal and steel that have come out, and this converter has failed on us. And you can see all the area in here where it's made contact with the impeller, the stator has. And a lot of times we'll have clutch linings go bad. A lot of converters have that. You can have a spring that breaks apart. It can be a lot of reasons why the converter goes bad. But that metal, once it gets going in there, once it starts tearing, I'll take my screwdriver here and you can just, it's just metal everywhere. And that metal is nearly impossible to get out. If we come over here to a machine, these are called a hot flush. They're designed specifically to flush a cooler out, and they're a several $1,000 machine. We turn it on, it's got air pressure hooked here, and then it uses hot oil. It heats the oil up to about 190 degrees, and then it'll pump through the cooler, and it goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you can see from the timer, we can go non-stop, one way, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 3 hours. What we'll do now is we'll take a look at the filter on this one. This is the 4th time this has been flushed. That converter came out of this truck. So we'll take the filter off now and take a look. Again, this has been flushed for over 4 hours right now. We flush it for a little while, clean the filter screen here, and this screen will just be caked. Look at all that crap in there. This screen will just be caked with metal and steel. And you can see how much is on there. And again, this is the 4th time this has been flushed. So this cooler is really, really bad shape. You can even see some of the metal and stuff still on the top of the filter there. But this filter will get so full of crap that it'll actually plug it and it'll stop the machine. And again, 4th time we've done it on this one. So you can see how hard it is to clean a cooler if you don't have a good machine. A lot of guys blow it out with air, and really blowing it out with air, you might as well fart in it. That's about all the good you're going to get out of it. If you take a fuel pump and hook up to it with a a reservoir, we'll tell people to take their solvent tank over, use the long rubber lines, and flush that thing for hours. Stop, blow it out, reverse it, flush it for hours. The only sure way to know you got everything out of your cooler is to put a new radiator in. You can't even take your radiator to a radiator shop and have them flush the tranny cooler because they don't have the equipment to do it. So the only surefire way, if you've had a converter failure, is to put a new radiator in with a new transmission cooler. And then if you happen to have an add-on on the vehicle, then you're going to need to flush that also or replace it. So this is Tom Donnie from Fort Dodge Transmission in Fort Dodge, Iowa, signing off.